diagnosed with cancer, raised $37,000, but was given a heavy sentence as the cancer never existed. Born March 2003, her name is Madison Russo, and she was a University of Iowa student.
You see, just off the name alone, I could tell her dad is in the mob. Just off the name alone. So I'm gonna keep. You're muted. You're stupid. How about that? How about that?
When she began feeling, quote, just a little bit off. She experienced sporadic fevers, some bloody stools and random nosebleeds, leading to a checkup with her university doctor. On the 10th of February 2022, at the age of only 19, Maddie was given a diagnosis she never could have predicted.
I got the call from my oncologist and they found a mass on my pancreas. And
what's the pancreas?
Stage 2 pancreatic cancer at just 19 years old.
Out of 25 different cancers, pancreatic has the lowest chance of survival.
The 5-year outlook of survival.
Wait, you could get
pancreatic.
Let's see. Pancreas cancer, brain cancer, liver cancer, lung cancer, stomach cancer, ovary cancer, bladder cancer. Bladder cancer. You could get bladder cancer? Rectal cancer, anus cancer, kidney cancer. Oh no!
Pancreatic has the lowest chance of survival.
Oh no, that is crazy. Pretty sure you could get cancer in almost everywhere.
11%.
However, this initial announcement video was already somewhat suspicious. She kept on looking to the left like she was reading off a script, which would be a pretty strange approach to talking about a life experience. It's her looking at her script for me.
It's her looking at her
script for me. Perhaps she wrote it out to keep her words concise, but also how she was diagnosed didn't sound right.
You don't just have an oncologist. It takes weeks, months. You have to find one that specializes in the kind of cancer you have.
These red flags were clearly overlooked, as Maddie was featured by her local news, in which she'd stand by her original story.
Oh, she fine. Boy, you about to get scammed. So, what's an oncologist? I don't know how to spell oncologist. What's an oncologist? You know, I like do my research. Oncologist. A doctor who diagnoses and treats cancer. Ah, okay.
My phone rang and it said Iowa
She
City
about to lie to you.
I stepped out of the classroom and took the call. They told me they had found a mass on my pancreas and that I had stage 2 pancreatic cancer. I was terrified and I definitely still am. I was in shock. I didn't think it could be true. I'm so young and I wondered how this could happen. I went through all the emotions and I was pretty numb. I remember hanging up the phone.
Real question. How would you feel if the doctor told you you had cancer? How would you feel? Like, I thought about this situation. I don't know. Like, if it was stage 1 and it was a very survivable cancer, you know, I wouldn't feel a thing. Right? I wouldn't really feel a thing. But if it was like a stage 2, stage 3, and it was like a cancer with low survivability, I'm not going to lie to you. At that point, I won't even fight it. I won't even let the cancer take me. I'll do it myself. At that point.
And I was a mess. I was literally bawling, but somehow I ended up getting the courage.
Hey guys, RentJPG here. Did you know that 85% of you guys aren't subscribed? What are you doing right now? Click that button and don't miss out on 2 to 3 videos a week. Let's get back into the video.
I wiped away my tears and went back into class, which now when I think about it was pretty crazy.
My nigga,
I would, bro.
If I ever got the calls that I had cancer while I was in class, bro, these niggas would not see me for years, bro. I would have dropped out of school.
And if you do get diagnosed, you can't choose where you get it. Of all the ones, why does it have to be this one? Again, implying to everyone that she'd been given the worst cancer possible. To make matters worse, surgery was not an option as my tumor is on the tail of my pancreas, and it's very deep-rooted. Doctors said that if they went in, the surgery would do more harm. There was more risk than reward.
What's funny is that woman that faked cancer makes more money than you. Crying face, smiley face.
Take that 5 minute again. Think about it.
And as a result, she'd instead be doing 15 rounds of oral
15 rounds of
chemotherapy
oral
along with 90
chemo?
rounds of radiation.
90
She'd
rounds
document
of
the journey as a way to
radiation?
help her cope, trying to act as an example that she could maintain
Yeah, that woman is not sick. Oh my god. She is not sick,
maintain
bro.
looks and lifestyle. She'd write round 14 of chemo ended last Friday, and by Sunday night, I decided to throw on my running shoes and see where they took me. Well, they took me 6 miles. I'm thinking
Soulless
the bags of blood
eyes?
I received earlier in the week fueled this one and made me speedy, although to a person with leukemia named Anna Tower, this was again very strange.
Like, bro, I remember when my mom had it, right? When my mom had cancer, it was like, bro, the doctor said she could not move any heavy items, right? The doctor said she could not move any heavy items. She could not do any physically demanding labor, right? Like running. If you have stage 2 cancer, bro, my mom has stage 1. If you had stage 2 cancer, you should not be able to run. My mom doctors told her she couldn't run, right? You couldn't run, right? And then on top of that, bro, with all that chemo you're going to, bro, you'll feel weak. You'll feel weak. Even the slight amount of chemo or radiation therapy that you go through, you still feel weak, bro. Like, I remember when my mom came from chemo, every time she had to lay in bed for like an hour or two just so she could regain energy. This bitch, oh my god, bro.
She wrote, when I saw Maddie's post about her going for a run, she looked pretty. She had all her hair and was strong enough to go running.
Like,
a run
what?
I was missing since my diagnosis. So there I was sitting on the couch, looking at that post and asking myself, what was I doing wrong? Why was I bald, weak, and couldn't even think about walking, let alone running? Walking to the car to get to the hospital was a challenge. I was thinking I did something wrong, or maybe that I was not strong enough, passively implying Maddie's appearance was also highly suspicious. People began to ask, how do you have chemo and keep all that beautiful hair? To which she'd post the following video.
How I am keeping my hair during treatment with chemo and radiation. My mom found this. It's biotin.
Biotin do not fucking work. Oh my god.
Collagen and keratin.
Maddie claimed that she'd kept her hair by using vitamin supplements, but with comments like, I guess the biotin is stronger than the chemo, she'd adjust her claim stating it did fall out sometimes.
I was like brushing my hair and
Like, bro, what? Bro, I'm speaking from my own experience, bro. When I used to brush my mom's hair, bro, mind you, this happened in the 5th grade. I got more family members that I lost to cancer, right? When I used to do my mom's hair back in the 5th grade and she was going through chemo, like, oh, where's a comb? I need a comb. I can't find, okay, like, say for example, I was using a comb like this, right? Like this. There will be hair all across here. Like, it will be filled with hair. We'll have to take it out, bro. Why is this bitch lying, bro? Oh my
a
god.
few like pieces were like coming out as I was brushing my hair.
She'd post this photo to show she wasn't lying.
That is clearly cut by scissors. That is not hair pulled out from the scalp.
But it was pretty damn obvious these were simply from a haircut. Additionally, Maddie was super tanned in every single photo, which again was weird as they don't let you tan or use self-tanners during chemo. Her response, get this, was that the radiation treatment was keeping her
The radiation treatment gave her a tan also.
golden brown. Maybe this radiation was also recharging her energy, as Maddie gave talks at St. Ambrose University, the SAU Generosity Night, and for the National Pancreas Foundation. In the process, she'd appear on podcasts.
How would you define the term pancreatic cancer?
The first word that comes to mind is just ugly.
Before announcing she'd gotten a second type of cancer. It is with heartbreak and shock that I share the news that my cancer has spread to my blood and is acute lymphoblastic leukemia on top of my original diagnosis of pancreatic cancer.
This bitch disgusts me. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, No, bro. No, you should, bro. Bro, cancer is not something that you should use to make money, bro. Like, bro, you know the pain, not even, you know the pain that the patients go through, and not even the patients. You know the pain that the patients and the family members go through, bro. I was crying every night when my mom had that shit, bro.
Kids on lemonade.
I went like, bro, this shit is not something to joke about. Like, it's never ever something to joke about. Never. Like, bro, I wouldn't wish cancer on my worst. Actually, I would wish cancer on my worst enemy. Never mind. I'll take that back. I would wish cancer on my worst enemy. Never mind. Never mind, bro. I'll take that back. Take that back. I was about to lie to
Therefore
y'all.
update her GoFundMe, writing Maddie's cancer has been progressively getting worse and has spread all over her body, including throughout her blood and also on her spine. She's tried everything and given it her all. Chemo, radiation, and other methods have no longer helped. As a result, donations flooded in, totaling $37,800. Maddie's close family friend Peggy Ohl, whose husband died of pancreatic cancer, also sent Maddie a whole package of support materials, including $500 in gift cards. To keep the money rolling in, Maddie befriended a fellow cancer patient named Charlie, who passed away in October 22, leading Maddie to make the following post. This just absolutely breaks my heart. Charlie and I would text each other daily, talking about all the ups and downs of both our battles with cancer, and she was seriously just a sweet, genuine soul. We were the same age, lived within minutes of each other, and could relate to each other 100%. Sadly, it seemed Maddie's cancer was also getting worse, as she'd post a compilation showing everything she'd been through. Included were photos of her in hospital, although it would be through these that Maddie was finally exposed. TikToker Scrub Hacks, who worked inside a hospital, noticed Maddie's medical equipment was installed incorrectly.
What is going on with that chest port? I am not a chemo nurse, but this doesn't look like a port to me. The dressing is really screwed up with her feeding tube that's not primed. Let's go closer to her nose. Is that the end of the feeding tube?
One comment clarified, chemo nurse here and that ain't a port, again confirmed by a medical doctor.
So you can see that
I'm not gonna lie to you. I pray to God that she get
positioning of the port per se is not accurate. Also, the way that it's secured, the type of tape that's used, is not the same
I
clinical
hope her hair get caught in elevator doors. No, I need her to get addicted to
tape that we would use in the hospital.
Compare Maddie's port to that of Anna Tower, and the difference is almost comical.
And I don't know if you've ever seen a cancer port. They're not usually this sloppy.
But the equipment problems didn't end there.
There's nothing in that bag. This would be where the nutrition would be. And if she was actually being fed via feeding tube, this tube would be full of this white liquid. There's nothing in that, so she would just be pumping air into her stomach.
Other photos featured the same inaccuracies.
Here's another one. No substances in the tubing, and her port is still messy. Also, do you see that right there? That little purple spot? Yeah, that's supposed to be down in her stomach.
All of which were taken not inside a hospital, but instead her own apartment. Every other photo was simply found on Google.
This is a picture she posted. That is a European outlet. This picture is from Google.
Except for some other extremely shameful posts.
This picture alone should put her in jail. She took this picture, drained from chemo era. This was on her TikTok. Somebody reverse image searched it and found an actual person with cancer. She literally stole this photo.
Maddie took photos of actual cancer patients and posted them to her TikTok as if they were her own. Well, as a result, police received a report that Russo had taken money and donations from more than 439 donors, leading to a warrant to search the Bettendorf apartment of Madison Marie Russo. There, police found a brown paper bag with medical supplies, and
how do
IV.
people not see that's not her? Because, bro, the internet is dumb. The internet is dumb, bro. Niggas are not analyzing it. You're saying you're a cancer patient, bro. Niggas are not analyzing every picture that she posts. They're just they just have sympathy, bro. They're not analyzing these pictures.
pole with a feeding pump filled with cotton balls, 2 boxes of transparent dressing and a wig, plus a brand new 2023 Kia Sportage purchased with her GoFundMe money. Police then searched Maddie's medical records taken from Genesis Trinity, which showed that although Russo was a patient, she was never treated for any cancers or tumors. Police therefore froze her bank account, and Maddie was arrested. 6 months later, Maddie appeared in court, making the wild claim that she had a broken family, and faking cancer was her strategy to bring them back together.
I didn't do this for money or greed. I didn't do this for attention. I did this in an attempt.
I hope her family get divorced. I hope her parents get divorced. Oh, I'm putting $100 on their divorce.
To try and get my family back together. It didn't work, and it only got worse.
Maddie's lawyer then explained how being exposed ruined Maddie's life.
At the gym, she's had people approach her and verbally accost her. She has been at the store where she's been flipped off and cursed at.
Now she's suddenly seeing the consequences to her action. And like every other fucking time, they don't want to take accountability. Like, take accountability, bro. Like, just take account, bro. Where's she at, bro? Where's she at? Who know fiends in Iowa? Who know any fiends in Iowa, bro? I got a plan.
That and yelled at.
Although those who were deceived still demanded extra punishment.
I hope Maddie Russo is held responsible. I hope Maddie Russo has to spend a great deal of time in jail. I hope Maddie Russo has to pay restitution. She preyed on my emotions and my giving nature.
The judge determined that Maddie had shown remorse.
I doubt that you will ever commit a crime like this again.
But still charged her with first-degree theft. As a result, Maddie was given a 10-year suspended prison sentence, 100 hours of community service, a $1,370 fine, and she was ordered to repay $39,000 to those who donated to her GoFundMe. However, her donors still weren't happy. As a pancreatic cancer patient who donated to her, GoFundMe refunded the money. This sentence is appalling. She lied to the court. This was for greed, not her family. To cause people to hesitate to help is the reason she should be in jail. Judge/prosecution, you failed. Maddie Russo has since disappeared from the internet.
Bro,